That black yo magic, 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 black yo magic, that black yo magic.
Guess you forgot. Guess you forgot. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Glow Princess and I'm back at it again with a new video. Today's video is gonna be kind of like a story time, but not really. Basically gonna be telling you guys 5 times that I did something stupid, embarrassing, or weird in any of my relationships. Just a disclaimer, y'all, like, I'm high-key a crackhead, so I do weird shit all the time, especially when I'm in a relationship and I'm comfortable. I'm a whole crackhead, like a fiend. Now I be thinking back at it like, girl, you was kind of fucking weird. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys about the time I pulled up on like my ex and like his new bitch. So we all went to the same school together, me, the bitch, and my ex. Me and my boyfriend at the time, we broke up. Probably broke up for like a couple days or something. He started going out with this girl in school and she was in my class. So I was feeling some type of way about it because I'm just like, nigga, we just broke up. You already got a girlfriend. Like, you walking her to class. She's meeting you at your locker. Like, that was our routine. So I was real hurt. I was real butthurt that he left me for her. So I was on some obsessed shit. Like, I was on some like weird obsessed shit because me and a girl had like class together. So she used to sit right behind me. So she was behind me talking to this dude, talking about some, oh yeah, after school we gonna go to so-and-so's house and we gonna chill or whatever. Like, basically saying after school they all going over there and they about to go chill and have a good time. She don't even live in that area, so I'm like, if she about to go over there, so I'm like, if she's staying on this side, that means that she's trying to be with him after school. So I knew the dude that she was talking about, that she about to go over his house or whatever. So I'm like, in my head I'm like, oh, say less. Say less. So I'm just like eavesdropping the whole time in class or whatever. School was over. I convinced my best friend and I was like, bitch, come with me. We about to go to Jeremy's house. And she's like, why are we going to Jeremy's house? I'm like, girl, because let's call him Reek. No, not Reek. Let's call my ex. We're gonna call the girl Lisa and we're gonna call my ex Zeke. So after school, I tell my best friend, I'm like, bitch, let's go to Jeremy's house. And she's like, why are we going to Jeremy's house? And I'm like, because Zeke is about to be over there. Her Lisa said that she's going over there after school, so I know she's gonna be over there with him. And she's like, why would you want to go over there, like, knowing that he's gonna be there? I'm like, because I need to go. I need to see what they're doing. Like, what does she have on me? Like, how is she? I need to see. Like, I just need to see them together. So after school, I didn't get on my bus and I seen them walking down the hill. So I'm on the hill. I'm like, okay, bitch. So we about to follow. So I'm like, we about to follow them, but we not gonna be like, you know, too close so he can't see me coming type shit. So they walk into the house. Or my little ass literally walks from the motherfucking school to that damn house, just trying to see what that boy was doing. So I pull up to the house. He didn't know I was coming. They didn't even know I was coming. Everybody there was his friends and her friends, but we all go to school together, so I knew them, so whatever. So I pull up to the house, knock on the door, and Jeremy opened the door like, oh, Amanda, what you doing here and everything? I'm like, I heard it's a party, it's lit. Like, what you mean what I'm doing here? Everybody coming here, this is spot, so what we doing, what's going on? So I'm like, where's Zeke at? And he like, I don't know. And everybody started laughing. Everybody was laughing like, oh my gosh, like, why is she here? Like, her friend, her sister, her friend, they just looking at me like, what the fuck, this bitch is weird. So I was trying to go upstairs or whatever to go find Zeke and Lisa, and I see them walking down the steps. They came out the bedroom and they started walking down the steps, and I was just like, my little heart was broken. Like, I was so hurt when I seen them coming out the room, and I was just like, and he was just looking at me and he started laughing. He's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing here? And I'm just like, oh, y'all cute. Y'all cute. Y'all cute. I was hurt. I was fucking hurt. I guess I came and ruined the party or whatever. And everybody was just like, party over. Everybody go home. So they walk out the house and I walk out the house too. Like, I'm literally just like following them. So they walking like holding hands and I'm behind them just following them, just looking, just thinking like, what does she have on me? Like, why do you like her? Why are you with her? Yo, I was crazy obsessed. But yes, that was one time where I did some weird ass shit. That was weird. Like, now that I think of it, like, who does that? I'm so embarrassed because, like, Armanda, was you that desperate? Was the dick that good? Anyways, that was number one. So the second thing that I did that was pretty weird in my relationship. Okay, so with the same dude, one day he was at work or whatever, just like a regular day. He's at work, I'm at home, just mind my business. We texting and shit like that. So I knew what time he got off work, so he wanted me to like come over to his house and shit and chill or whatever, but I didn't really feel like it because I was recording all day. I was tired. I'm like, no, I'm not about to come over, I'm tired. So you just stay over there and I stay home and we mind our business, and I'm just like come over tomorrow or some shit. And he like, alright, whatever. So I did what I had to do, recorded my videos and shit like that. When I was done, like I got in the shower and shit like that. When I got the shower, I was like, okay, I'm bored because I'm just about to sit here and just do nothing. So let me just go over his house. Let me just surprise him, just pop up at his house. So I pull up to his house, didn't tell him I was coming over. Knock on the door. His grandmother opened the door. And she's like, hey, mind you, like, she knows me. We family. Like, I come over all the time. She already knows. If I'm at the door, she's gonna open the door. She's not even gonna ask what you here for. Like, do he know he coming? She's not gonna ask if I'm here every other day. This is my home. So I'm just coming back home. So she let me in. I'm like, hey, grandma, like, what you doing? I go in his room. At first, I'm just sitting on the bed, just waiting on him. Like, oh, he gonna come home and see me. He gonna be happy and all this shit. Mind my business, just on the phone. And I start to think. I'm just like, I should make this funner. I should make him think that I'm out doing, like, some weird ass shit and not answer the phone and just like hide in his room and see what he does when he comes home. He was texting me like, hey, I just got off work, I'm on my way home. I was not texting back. So guess what the fuck I did, y'all? Guess what the fuck I did? I hid under the fucking bed. I hid under the bed, y'all. I don't know what the fuck was going through my mind. Something just told me go under the bed. My little ass just went swoop under the bed. I even have videos, y'all. I'm gonna like insert it somewhere here.
I'm currently house under his bed. He doesn't know I'm at his house. And I'm trying to catch him doing some wild shit. Or saying some wild shit, I don't know. Right now he's in the shower, so he's been calling me. Oh shit, I think coming up.
But I hid under the bed because I knew that he'd get off. It was like about to be 6 o'clock. I knew that he got off at like 6:30 and he was gonna be home by like 7 or like 7:30, some shit like that. So I'm like, cool, I never know when he's gonna come home. Let me just go under the bed and just wait for him to come home. So I go under the bed and I was under that bed for like 2 hours because it took this man like 2 hours to get home, and I'm under the bed like, so I wasn't like able to like hear him like come through the door. So I'm just like, let me stay under here until he gets home. So this whole time I'm under the bed, like, y'all, like this bed was so little. It was a twin size bed and I'm under there like that. I'm laughing the whole time. I'm like, oh my god, this is so funny. I text my sister like, bitch, I'm under Zeke's bed right now. I'm trying to catch him doing some wild ass shit. Let me see if he be in here calling bitches when I'm not answering the phone. That was me under that fucking bed tweaking. So like 2 hours fucking later, this man finally come home. I hear the door. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So I'm under the bed. He walk in the room. So when he came in, he put his stuff down and he started calling me. He started calling me and like my phone starts to vibrate. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So I turned my phone off because this shit was just vibrating because he kept calling me. I'm just like, what? So I literally see him calling me like, he's like, bruh, what the fuck is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? And I'm under the bed like, like I found it so funny. He's like, bruh, what the fuck is she doing? She not answering the phone. Like, what the fuck? He texted me and shit like that. I'm not responding and I'm like, oh, let me see what you do. You gonna call another bitch because I don't respond? What you about to do? Call another bitch? It was just so funny because you know how like your boyfriends don't be all the way themselves around you, like they don't be all the way comfortable. He was just like comfortable and just acting himself like without nobody in the room. So the fact that I was watching him like his behavior and I'm just like, this is how you act when nobody's around. Like, why you act like that around me? Like, we'll get along, we both crackheads. Like, what are you doing? Like, what you be doing? He playing music, y'all. He was in front of the mirror, like, fucking it up, dancing and shit, like, like, he was... And I'm under the bed dying, y'all. When I tell you I was trying to hold my motherfucking laughter in, I was dying. I was recording his feet and all that, like, because I couldn't get my phone out, so I was recording his feet, like, oh, look at this nigga. This shit was so fucking funny. And then finally I got tired. So he was calling me and shit. I was still not answering. He was getting irritated. So he came and sat on his bed. So when he sat on his bed, like, his legs was like, you know, like I could see his legs was literally right there. Guess what the fuck I did? I grabbed his fucking legs. Like, I went like this. And this man jumped. Like, he jumped. He said, ah! He was so fucking scared. So he jumped and he was sitting on the bed like for a good 10 minutes, like trying to figure out. He wasn't even trying to look under the bed, like what was that touching me? What's under the bed? He didn't even try to look. So he was sitting on the bed for a good 10 minutes. And after that, he jumped up on the floor and he backed up. And then he went like, and as soon as he looked under the bed, all he sees is my little black ass like started dying. He was like, Armanda, what the fuck? I came out and I was dying for a good 30 minutes, y'all. I was dying. He was so mad. He's like, what the fuck is you doing? Always doing some weird ass shit, bro. Like, what are you doing? He called his dad. He's like, Dad, guess what Armanda just did? Like, she's just so weird. He telling his dad, and I'm just dying. His dad was laughing. He went in his grandma's room. He's like, you know Armanda was here? She was like, yeah, she was here the whole time. I thought she knew she was coming. He like, no, she was hiding under my bed the whole time. And I'm just like, cause what was you doing in here? What you be doing in here when I'm not here? This is what I was trying to figure out. But yeah, that was another time I did some weird ass shit. That was weird as shit. Now another time was when me and him lived in the same neighborhood, literally like 2 buildings down from each other, and my best friend was over my house. I think that's the time when I didn't really have a phone like that, so I would have to like wait to have a phone to like text him and shit like that. So I didn't have a phone. My best friend didn't have a phone. My mom was at home with her phone. So we were just in the house and shit. I was wondering what he was doing. I'm just like, what is he doing? Like, I don't even know what he's doing. I haven't talked to him all night. Like, who is my boyfriend talking to? Who's over his house? He was slick like that to have bitches over his motherfucking house. So I tell my best friend, I said, bitch, we finna pull up. And she's like, what? I keep talking about some pull up, bitch, on foot. I was walking, I was not driving. So I'm like, bitch, we finna pull up. She's like, oh, where we going? I'm just like, bitch, we about to go to his building. For what? And I'm just like, bitch, go spy on him. And she's like, all right, come on, let's go. So we put our little outfits on. We put our little outfits on, like we had hats on. So we get to walking. So we walk into his building and shit like that. We was laughing the whole time, like, bitch, we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful who over there. I swear to God, if I see a bitch shadow, I'm walking up in there fucking him up. I was talking mad shit. We get to the building, whenever I try to get in the building, but like the building was locked. You had to like get buzzed up. So I'm like, fuck, I know where his window is. So we go behind the building. We walk behind the building. I'm like, that's his window right there. I'm like, right there. I get to staring at the window. I'm just like, just waiting to see a shadow or something. And then I see his shadow. I'm like, oh my god, that's him. That's him. My best friend was dead the fuck wrong, because she was with the shits the whole time entertaining. Like, oh my god, bitch, yes, that's a shadow. Who else is in there? It's another shadow in there. She hyping me up. I'm like, bitch, for real, who in there? It was like 8 p.m. That boy's like 15. It's nobody in that damn room. Armanda, like, what's wrong with you? So I get to throwing rocks at his I get to throwing rocks at his window, y'all. And he finally came to the window, and my best friend ducked. She hid like behind the building. And my black ass standing there like this. And he look at the window, he like, what the fuck? And then he called his brother. He's like, bro, it's Armanda. And I'm like, hey. I'm like, what you doing? But he couldn't come outside because he was late. So I'm like, what you doing? What you doing? Like trying to talk to him through the window, and he was dying. When I tell y'all, this man probably thought I was really like crazy in the head. I don't blame him, because I used to really do some weird ass shit. That was another weird ass moment. So number 4 was the time that I tried to catfish my boyfriend. Me and that ex had broken up, and he wasn't talking to me. So I'm like, you not chasing me, you not talking to me, you on Facebook messaging bitches, you on kicking bitches. Like, what you kicking bitches for? Like, I'm confused. So I made like a fake number, and I started texting him on a fake number. And I was like, hey cutie, and he started texting me back on the fake number, and I'm just over here like, oh, you texting bitches? You cheating? You cheating on me with bitches? Well, he was really cheating on me with me, because it was me the whole time. It was me. So I'm like, oh, you cheating on me with bitches? You texting bitches back? Because he texted back, and he was like, what's up, sweetheart? And that was my thing. You called me sweetheart. Why are you calling her sweetheart? You didn't even know her. I had stole a picture of like this light-skinned girl like on fucking Facebook somewhere. Like, I just stole so many pictures. And I was just texting him like, hey cutie, and shit like that. Oh, this is me. I saw you on Facebook and all this shit. And he's like, oh, you pretty and shit. And I'm over here like, oh, so we break up for 2 seconds and you already over there sweethearting bitches. Okay, cool. So since he didn't want to talk to me as my real self, I had to catfish him. He was over there like replying like 2 seconds replies, 2 seconds. You not even replying to me and I'm trying to talk about our relationship and fix things. You not trying to talk to me, you breaking my heart, but you talking to her. You don't even know her, that's me. That's me, you don't even know. So he over there flirting with her, oh, what school you go to? And I told him that I went to the school, it's like our rival school. So I told him I go to that school or whatever. So at one point, y'all, I missed him so much that I called him. I called him on the fake number. So I called him and he picked up. I ain't say nothing. For like 2-3 minutes, I ain't say nothing. He just like, hello? Hello? And I'm just weird like, he like, hello? And I'm just like, not saying nothing. On some weird ass shit, not saying nothing. I'm just listening to his voice like, oh my God, I miss him so much. Like, what was wrong with me? But I ended up deleting that number after me and him worked things out and we got back together, and I was like, oh bitch, you was cheating on me. I know you was cheating on me. I don't give a fuck if we wasn't together, bitch. It was only 3 days. You were cheating on me with this bitch. That was me the whole time. You ain't even know. You're not even on your P's and Q's. Look at you getting catfish. That was number 4. Number 5. So this happened with me and my last ex. So this was just like a regular day. I went over his house and like we had gotten into like an argument and some shit like that, and I left. I was like, bitch, fuck you, I'm leaving, we done, we're through, we just like, you know, going back and forth and shit like that. And at that time he lived in my hometown, so I get in my Uber and I go home. So I get home, I do me and whatever, I'm over here like I'm moving on, fuck this nigga, I'm doing me. 2 hours later, I'm over. I'm like, I miss him. Like, he's not texting me back, he's not replying. I'm just like, oh, I'm watching his story and shit. I see that he's out. We just argued and you want to go out? What you going out for? Who house is this? Like, it's bitches over there. It's mad niggas. I know it's bitches over there. So I'm like, oh, you want to go enjoy? You want to go enjoy and meet other bitches and bring them to your house in my hometown? You got me fucked up. So I'm like, oh bitch, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So I hopped back in the motherfucking Uber back to his building. I waited I waited at the back of the building for somebody to open the door, because this building was like, gotta get buzzed at the front door. You need a key to get on the elevator up to whatever floor you're going. So I was literally waiting at the back door, whatever. Somebody came out, because you know I'm a pretty girl. Like, oh, I forgot my keys, and they're just like, oh, okay, come on, like, let me in, buzz me in the elevator, go up to his floor. And I'm like, it's lit. It's lit. His last story when he was out with the bitches was like 30 minutes ago. So I'm like, oh, so you must be home by now. It must be a bitch in there, and I'm finna find out. I get to his floor, walk into the door. I'm like, let me walk to this motherfucking door, and I hear just a little pew from a bitch. I swear to God, I'm busting this motherfucking door down, and that's on period. So I walk to the door and I'm just like tiptoeing, and I get to the door, I'm like listening, trying to figure out what's going on in there. And it was real dark, and I knew it was dark because I looked under the door. You know how like it's the little line under the door and you can see. My ass was on the floor. Like, I was looking to make sure I don't see feet and toes moving around. I ain't hear nothing. It was real quiet, and I'm just like, oh. So he must not be back home yet. So I went and like the stairway, the door to the stairway was right by his apartment door. So I hid in the stairway, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm just wait till he come back, and I swear to God, if he come back with a bitch, oof, I was so fucking heated in the stairway, just like looking fucking crazy, y'all, looking crazy. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm sitting there just stalking his fucking Instagram, trying to see if he posts anything. Like, are you coming home? Where the fuck is you at? So I'm in the stairway for like an hour. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear no sound. So I'm like, I bet, fuck that. I'm just gonna go to the door and knock on the bitch. So I walk to the door. He had a dog, so the dog started barking and shit. Not answering, y'all. I was knocking for like a good 30 minutes. This man was not answering the door. So I'm like, bro, you gotta be here. You gotta be here, because I just heard something. When I had my ears to the door, I heard footsteps. And the dog was barking, and like he told the dog to shut the fuck up. So I was like, oh, so you in there and you see me and you not trying to open the door. I know he seen me through the peephole, but he was not trying to open the door. So 30 minutes later, he wanna open the door, and I'm like, oh, what's going on in here? What's going on? I've been here for like 20 minutes knocking at your door. You ain't hear me? And he's like, oh, I was asleep. Oh, you asleep? You asleep? I walk in the apartment. I look at the bathroom, check the living room, check the bedroom, check the closets. check under the bed, and nobody was there. And I was like, he looking at me like, bro, what are you doing? And I'm like, no, because what are you doing? You just went out, what was you at? Girl, you know you gotta play the baby card after that. After you just did some crazy shit, you gotta play a baby card and be like, but babe, you don't care about my feelings. After that, we made up, but turns out the whole time he was in there talking to a bitch. He was in there talking to a bitch. On the phone with a bitch, went to the bitch this whole time. So when he heard me at the door, he tried to fake like he was asleep when he was really having conversations, probably having phone sex with the bitch on the phone. Because like 2 days later, we broke up because the same bitch called his phone and I was right there. But that's another story for another motherfucking day. I hope you guys enjoy my story time of my toxic, psychotic behavior. You're gonna love, you get carried away. You do some weird things. But yeah, I thought this would be a funny video to do. If I remember any more, I would do a part 2. But make sure you like, comment under this video. If you guys show enough love, then I would definitely do a part 2. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.